Hi, Paul Hefty here with Triangle O Football System. Want to go over and show you our signals and talk about our terms for quarterback RPOs. The key to this is we're going to use our core RPO terms and simply using either a prefix or a suffix, verbal term and signal as a tag to go ahead and change this to quarterback RPOs. So first one I like to use is a quarterback power, where the back scissors away and blocks the backside linebacker. We use this as a state call, and it's a suffix. So if we want to run power to the left, it would be Phoenix, and then hands clasped is a state. That would tell the back to go ahead and fake power away, block the backside linebacker, and the quarterback is still going to read the Sam backer for his RPO read. So again, Phoenix is power to the left, hands clasped is state, tells us scissors away. When we want to do our inverted veers where the line is blocking power, but we're going to go ahead, instead of blocking the defensive end or the Sam backer, we'll read them. We'll do several different calls. The first one is what we call a stretch call, and this is a prefix now. This stretch tells the H-back to leave that Sam backer, but we're going to go ahead and block the defensive end with the H-back. So again, we're just going to simply take near hand, near shoulder, doesn't matter which direction, it's a prefix, so it would be stretch, Phoenix, for example, okay? Again, tells the line we're running power to the left, and again, the quarterback is going to go ahead and let the back run outside zone stretch, it's our term for outside zone, towards the left. He's going to read that Sam backer. If the Sam fills inside, then we'll just give it to the back. If the Sam stays outside, then we'll go ahead and pull it, and the quarterback becomes the ball carrier. If we want to read the defensive end, there's two different ways we'll do that. The first one is, again, using that stretch action with the back and mesh across. We just make this an S call now. It's a single letter. The signal there is both hands on the near shoulder, and now we would be stretch, Phoenix, doing it to the left. The back is going to go stretch across to the left. Now we're going to read the defensive end, and the H will arc release and block the Sam backer. If we want to do it with a toss read action, where the back lines up towards the call, and we go ahead and fake toss sweep, or to use toss sweep action that way to the left. Now we just simply do hand across the chest like a letter T, and we begin as a prefix T, Phoenix. Now we're going to do that to left, where the back quarterback will do toss action and still reading the defensive end, because the H will block, arc release and block the Sam backer whenever it's a single letter like that. When we want to just go ahead and do a quarterback power lead, kind of like a wildcat, we just call that super, and you can do that with any running play. One we really like to do is with sweep. We just go ahead and put far hand on the opposite shoulder. It doesn't matter which one, just one of them, so it's super. Again, it's a prefix. And Longhorns, for example, super sweep to the left. If we want to do what's called a bash stretch, where we fake stretch action away and read the backside defensive end, for a give to the back running stretch weak or away, and then quarterback sweep or outside zone towards, we simply use a prefix again, and we go ahead and use our, again, Lobos would be the signal for, again, upside down FSU chop, but we go ahead and bash it into our hands. So it's a prefix, bash, Lobos. That's the signal in the term. Again, the back then would be faking away to the right. We're going to read that right defensive end. If he goes down the line of scrimmage with the O-line, we'll just give that, and the receivers are blocking outside zone or stretch to the right. If the defensive end gets upfield, takes the back, the quarterback is simply going to take one shuffle step, plant, and then take off and becomes a ball carrier running regular Lobos or outside zone, stretch zone to the left. When we want to do speed option, this is one of my favorites, we call it Speedo. We simply go back to a single letter, because that tells the H-back and the tackle we're going to leave that play side defensive end towards. We're going to arc release there, the H will. Again, we just take we're going to use outside zone blocking. So we've got our Lobos, upside down FSU chop, and we just add the OK sign, okay? and we're doing FSU chop. So this would be then, again, a prefix, and it's going to be O lobos is the term. Again, back will line towards the play. He would line up on the left-hand side here, and we would go ahead and do shuffle steps by the quarterback, reading that defensive end, either keep or pitch to the back. Shovel bubble is, again, we're going to go ahead and have power action, run blocking by the O-line. We're going to leave and read the defensive end toward. Now the H comes underneath for a shovel pass. Again, we use single letter in there. We just take both hands out from the chin like it's a letter H. Again, the term, its prefix would be H. H, Phoenix, if we're running it to the left. Last one is an inverted T-wrap, where instead of having the backside guard lead and pull and lead up the hole, we can go ahead and use the backside tackle. We call that a T-wrap action. With that, we simply use our S again, because we're going to go ahead and read the defensive end, single letter. But now when we do T-wrap, it's a blast type call, so we use our blast action. Okay. All right, so that should give you a good variety. You can do almost anything with it. If your quarterback is a great runner and you want to get him involved in the run game, the key here is we're not doing anything new. We're using our core RPOs, our terms, and our signals, and we add tags with a signal and a verbiage cue there, and it's either a prefix or a suffix to the term. Thanks.